You guys, I put up a little post there that I was at Greenwood Cemetery, and that's still where I'm at. I just found the grave of Frank Sutton, and I had to go on YouTube to see if I could figure out where it's at. But one thing I noticed on YouTube is that nobody that I came across really gave anybody a specific idea of where to find him. They just kept saying he's in the back of the cemetery. I looked on Find a Grave, it said section 12, and I couldn't find a sign that noted section 12. So what I did was I drove all the way to the back of the cemetery, which is what this is. As you can see, there's woods there, so there's not much beyond that. But I'm gonna show you. If you find section 29 right here, right there, find section 29, and then Frank Sutton is straight across from section 29. If you go to your left at this crossroad here, see the sign, section 29? You walk down the road here, you go to the left on this road right here, and he's right up ahead. So maybe that'll help the next guy, I don't know, but I hate when I can't find something. And so what I did was I saw he was right at the road, so I just kept driving down this road and looking at these stones, and I saw all this stuff. And one thing you have to remember is when it's a celebrity, you're usually going to find a ton of stuff by their grave. And sure enough, I'm driving down the road and I see this, and I stopped, and there he was. So Frank Sutton, Sargent Carter on Gomer, Pyle, USMC, one of my favorite shows as a kid. There's Gomer. Oh, with love, rest in peace, Sargent. And this is Frank. I don't know who Frank Spencer is. That's his middle name. Sorry, I didn't know that. Frank Spencer Sutton, 1923 to 1974. Here's all the little memorial stuff out here by his grave. Beautiful flowers people are leaving. He was a Purple Heart recipient. He was in love with Clarksville. That's what I read. He just loved it here. Was very proud to be from here and wanted to be buried back here. So another thing you can look for if you're driving down this road, it is the very back of the cemetery, but the biggest stone right behind Frank Sutton is a stone that says Spencer on it right here. So look for Spencer. And there's also next to that, a little bit down here, is another stone that says Chester McFall. So if you come down here and you're driving down the back road, look for those. If you happen to miss this, which is hard to do, but here we are. I found it. This cemetery is gorgeous. It's hilly and just beautiful. This is what the area looks around it. I just like to do that because when I watch people go to graves, I love to know how to find them, and they're not always very detailed with that. So I'm going to upload this to my YouTube, and hopefully somebody might see it that's trying to find it and can't. That's it. It's just right at that crossroad, and that was section 29 over there. And you go across here, and this is where he's at. So I'm really glad I found this. I'm so happy. Man, he was a funny guy. He used to crack me up. He just had the loudest mouth. And poor Gomer. he was so innocent, poor Gomer. But anyway, I hope Frank Spencer is resting in peace. And what I read is he's buried next to his father and his mother. So I'm assuming this is his father, Frank Sutton, husband of Thelma Spencer. And then Thelma Spencer, well, this is Thelma, but I think she must have been remarried or something. I don't know. Because I think this is his mom next to him. But her last name says Shepherd on here. 1903 to 1986, beloved wife. And then she's buried next to a different fellow. Lucane Shepherd, 1903 to 1993. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is Frank Sutton's grave. Rest in peace, Frank. You gave me lots of laughs. I just loved that show so much. So much. It was just a joy to watch it. A lot of fun. So I'm going to head out of here. I got to go to the grocery store, which, you know, I do this all the time. I was supposed to go to the grocery store, and then I suddenly wanted to come here, and I skipped the grocery store. So now I got to go back and finish what I started. So rest in peace, Frank. I'm glad I found you, and I'll see you again. I'll be back one day.